Hey folks, JD here, and right, let me give you a bit of an update. I haven't, the past maybe 3 months, you may be thinking, what's going on? I've altered the channel quite drastically, I've made some changes, I've restructured a lot of what I do, I've altered how I do it, and I haven't been on camera. Well, I'll be perfectly honest with you and perfectly blunt. I haven't wanted to be on camera. The last 3 months have probably been the toughest 3 months of my life. And quite honestly, I haven't wanted to be on camera. So I don't really want to be making this, if I'm wholly honest. The reason I am is because I think maybe, and I may have this wrong, but I think maybe you need a bit of an idea of what's going on. Now, this channel is just over 3 years old, and ever since I started, I wanted to make fun, engaging videos on flight. That was my initial thought, was flight. And then sort of the reviews sort of came out of that, and then from there it sort of snowballed, and we introduced cars about 2.5 years ago, and then helicopters, and then planes, and then everything just kind of snowballed towards what you see today. And in the past 3 months, I've been thinking about how I can restructure and how I can make this channel better, because some of you that have been with me for a long time will notice that the type of videos have altered. They've been like a vlog style like this, then they've kind of altered to multiple camera angles, to FPV, to this, to that, and the main reason for all of that is because I've not been happy with what I've been putting out. I've been happy from the review point of view. That I wouldn't change, because that's quite, it's not an easy process, but it's a process that I've now structured in my head into sort of a flow diagram, which works for me, because I don't think the same way as a lot of people. So I have to work out something which is easy for me. So I think I've never really, whenever I put a video out, I've always thought to myself, I'm not happy with this. I want to make it better. I haven't known how. I've just sort of gone at it to the best of what I can do in the limited time that I have to make these videos. So this isn't my job. I work 5 days a week, and well, actually I'm on call as well, so I work any time that I get wrong. And all my videos are made and edited and scheduled on a Saturday, so then on Sunday I can spend what time I've got left with my family and go out and, try and have sort of some semblance of a weekend. Recently, probably starting about 3.5 months ago, that's really been weighing down on me a lot. And a lot of you know that I have mental health problems anyway. I've suffered with a lot of things over the past 12, 14 years. So the one way that I sort of cope with all of this is just to try and spread myself as best as I can to keep myself occupied, to stop myself from thinking. And one of the main reasons I changed, I got rid of the weekly updates, I got rid of so many different things, and I switched the channel around, is because I just really wasn't happy with what I was doing. And I haven't been happy with what I've been doing since about September, October last year. December last year was great, because I just went crazy, gave loads of stuff away, and I just went mental pretty much. And I enjoyed it. But I've been trying to think of ways that I can improve the channel, and I don't know what way I can do that. I'm sort of coming from an angle where I like what I do to a point. I don't want it to be the same. I want to think outside the box. I don't want it to be the same as other channels, albeit there are millions of channels on here, so chances are it's going to be the same as some. I want to have an unbiased, objective opinion on things, which is why the channels that I support, which are up at 194 now, every week, what was I saying? Yeah, that's right. I don't watch a video on those channels if I'm doing a quadcopter of the same brand in the next coming days or weeks, because I don't want to have any take on it. I want to have the opinion you hear is me, not sort of drained or saturated by anybody else's opinion, but it's just purely what I think. So what I decided is this quadcopter channel started off, well, this RC channel started off as a quadcopter channel, and pretty much I wanted to turn it back into a quadcopter channel. Now, in November, we've got one of the biggest things happening to this hobby that is ever going to happen, I think, or has happened in recent years. We've got, in the UK, we've got the classification of quadcopters, we've got a weight limit being introduced, we've got, which really puts hobbyists like myself in danger, I'm going to say, at risk, for want of a better word or phrase. And I'm concerned, and I also want to enjoy what's left of the quadcopter hobby before it might vanish or change beyond reproach, or we stop getting these fantastic quads, or they are all sort of a more tello styled, shrunk down quad style. So that's pretty much where I'm coming from. I just want to enjoy what we have while we have it. There are going to be more cars coming to the channel. There are going to be more helicopters. I know none of you have asked, and I think that's great that none of you have asked, because this channel is for everything. It's for everyone. It's not just for a particular type of person. It's for whoever wants to watch, whoever appreciates, whoever hates it, whoever hates me, whoever likes me, whatever. And I really appreciate that none of you have asked. No end, because I thought it was going to be a load of questions going, where are the cars, where's this, where's that, where's this, and you've just enjoyed what content I've put out, and I've tried to think a bit differently in the coming months. And I guess, I don't even know if this video is going to go live, because I got a habit of doing that, making videos and then not putting them live. I've also been altering the days that I make quadcopters, because I haven't had the mental capacity to sort of plough on and do, because I've been doing this for 3 years straight. I haven't taken a break. Before I've gone away on holiday, I've made sure that a fortnight of videos are up to cover for any time away. And recently I've been doing 6 videos, 5 videos. Last week I did 3 Monday, Wednesday and Friday, which was the old way that we used to do videos back in the day. All those years ago, 3 years. And I think I just needed to sort of explain to you what's going on. Everybody that's new, hello, welcome. This is probably not going to make a bit of sense, but everybody that's been here for a while, over 12 months, 6 months or whatever, you're probably going to see that things have changed, things have altered, maybe for the better, maybe not as much. And I think pretty much I'm just trying to keep it fresh, because I don't want to just do the same thing, rehash the same video with a different quad, or, I struggle for places to fly, so unfortunately I've got 3 places to fly, and in the summer, 2 of those places are taken up with tents, so that really just leaves me the big field. And, if I had the ability to, I would fly in different places to give you something different to look at. I'm well aware of every sort of, those things. I think as well, I'm just trying to keep it, as I say, a bit fresh, and not just fresh for you, but fresh for me. And I think that's important. I think too many, and I fell into the trap as well. Too many people will just go out and make it appealing to everybody that watches, but they will hate making the videos. And I don't want to be like that. I enjoy this process. I enjoy the creative process. I mean, before I do anything, I script absolutely everything, down from every single quadcopter, what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it, where I pause, where I edit, at what time I think the unboxing should finish, and when the flight test continues, and it's a long old process. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's just come along with me for the ride, has just enjoyed what I do, and has given me constructive feedback. I know I've had a lot, there's been some non-constructive feedback at all, and quite honestly, if it's something that you're just going to have a pop at because you either don't like my voice, or you don't like my accent, or the colour of my eyes doesn't appeal to you, then just keep it to yourself. I'm not interested. If it's something constructive that you think that I could do better in, then let me know. I'm always listening and always wanting to learn to get better, because ultimately, if you aren't getting better, then you're not growing, and if you're not growing, how can you get better? It's cyclic. So I think for myself, that's very important. And a lot of you have said, "Hey JD, what's up with the light, mate?" And I'm like, sorry, that's my bad. So I've taken things on board over the years, and I will continue to do so. And I suppose this update is just to let everyone know that I haven't just gone crazy and I've just run out of ideas, and I'm just trying to spitball in whatever direction, but I'm trying to think of new things. I'm trying to think of, like with the stabilization week last week, a couple of weeks ago, I was trying to think of something that I've never done, something I haven't seen, something that, you know, might appeal, might not. You know, I'm trying to think of things that aren't necessarily unboxing flight, you know, but are just more than that. I mean, the whole process of me having one quadcopter for a week is to really, for me to try and put these quads through their paces more than what I used to do. Can they withstand 3, 4, 5 flights? Can they, you know, do the features work? Does this work? Does that work? Sort of just going through the whole sort of process a little bit more thoroughly. And I'm enjoying that. And I think from the reaction, I think you're enjoying that as well. And there's going to be less of me on camera, simply because it's not about me. It's about the products. And I don't want to confuse the fact that, you know, I don't want it to seem as if I'm putting my face all over the channel. I mean, I used to do that quite a lot. And then I thought, well, that's not the purpose. You don't have to see me. You know, you can still talk to me. You can reach me through comments. When I've got 5 minutes, I will reply back. You know, you can email me. There are lots of ways you can join us on our Discord chat room. There's lots of ways you can get in touch with me. And I think I feel a lot less pressure if I'm not on camera as much as well. And to be fair, who wants to see this? I don't want to see that, and it belongs to me. You know, so I think all this video is I've just rambled again for 11 minutes. I've just managed to ramble. I just want to thank everybody, and I am trying to push the channel forward in a direction that appeals to everybody and myself. That I'm not just trying to appeal to everybody and not appeal to me. And thank you for coming along for this ride with me. I have no idea what the next 6 months are going to look like. 12 months, 2 years, 3 years. But I hope it's going to be an enjoyable one. And when I can, I will give you information on what's happening in November. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And we'll go from there. So until next time, my friends, thank you. If you've got to the end of this and you've listened to all of that, wow, you deserve a damn medal. It's just thank you is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, here's to the next X amount of years. Let's just do it. Let's see where we end up. Might end up nowhere, might end up somewhere. Who knows? Let's just enjoy the ride and see what we get. All right, folks. Well, cheers for today. I'll be back tomorrow with less of this and more quadcopters. So thank you. And until next time, my friends, happy flying.